Rona? I think she's back east, I think, or she did mention she was going there at some point. Yeah, I think there's family things, family get-togethers. I don't think a bad, I don't think emergency things. I just think, yeah, I hope so, yeah. Hello. Thank you. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Hi. Hi.
There seems to be some problem with the round slides on that laptop. But can you pay visit until they get going?
Yeah.
That would be good, because there's so many people here, so thank
Do you want
you.
me to sing too? Do you want me to sing too? Or
Whatever
just,
you want, go ahead. That would
Okay.
be good. You got a lovely voice.
Oh, thank you.
I'm just jealous.
Oh, don't be.
Okay, I switched spoons. I do have spoons.
Just like to let everybody know that we've got some technical issues going on, and that's why we haven't started yet. So I'm just going to strum around and sing a little bit for you until you don't have to listen. But on a clear day, rise and look around you and just see who you are. On a clear day, how it will astound you that the glow of your feelings outshines every star you feel part of. Every mountain, sea, and shore you will see from far and near, a world you've never seen before. So on a clear day, hi Ronnie, on a clear day, you will see forever and ever more. I didn't mean for everybody to start talking. I was just letting you know what's going on. Sing along if you know the words. On a clear day, rise and look around you, and you'll see who you are. On a clear day, how it will astound you that the glow of your feelings outshines every star you feel part of. Every mountain, sea, and shore you will see from far and near, a world you've never seen before. So on a clear day, on a clear day, you will see forever and ever and ever and ever more. You will see forevermore. You will see forevermore. You will see forevermore. Oh, on a clear day. Thank you very much. Does anybody have a request? I might know it. You can always try. Seeing as how it's like, I don't know what's going on, but I'll just play. Oh my God. Okay, I was up late last night, just so you know. Somewhere, and it's been a while since I played it. Okay, disclaimers. Yes, I do. Well, I only know one. And, and, and that's my, yeah, I bet. Okay, well, maybe we'll have time for both of them. So, ba. Let's see if I can do somewhere over the rainbow for you.
That's right. Take me home. Do you know Take Me Home?
She only knows one, is that
Okay, we're gonna find out which one it is. Is it this
Well,
one?
I won't keep you guessing. It's country roads for sure. When all the world is a hopeless jumble and the raindrops tumble all around, heaven opens a magic lane. When all the clouds darken up the highway, there's a rainbow skyway to be found, leading from your window pane to a place beyond the clouds, just a step beyond the rain. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me. When trouble milks like lemon drops away above the chimney tops, that's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why, tell me why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't I? Thank you.
Thank you, Linda. Oh my goodness. We have had just a few angel technology issues and we're calling them in, so we're going to get started and all is well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Unity of New Westminster, and we are so glad you are here. You can't hear me. Oh my goodness, can you hear me now? Am I turned on?
I don't know, Janet, are you?
Tune in, turn on, have some fun. Are you good? Okay. Huh?
We're all 16.
You're all 16. We're teenagers, we're seenagers, we're everything above. Yes, we are. Good. Okay. So if you are new, we want to welcome you, and you will find information about Unity in your welcome packet, which I think you have received if you are a newcomer. And we hope that you enjoy the service today. If you like to be added to our weekly email list, please place the information in the offering basket. This Unity movement offers ideas for full and abundant living. We draw on the teachings of Jesus, who we consider a primary way shower and an example, but we also honor that there is universal wisdom in all faith traditions all over the planet. We respect every person's right to choose their own life path, their own spiritual path. We welcome you all are worthy, and we celebrate you here. Let's begin our service with affirmative prayer. We begin to acknowledge with gratitude that we are on the traditional and ancestral territory of the Kaikat First Nations. We give thanks for the First Nations people everywhere, for their custody of this beautiful land on which we live, we work, and we play. Just close your eyes for a moment. We are grateful to be together today in community. In a community of joy, to sing together, to laugh together, to be inspired by ideas for wholehearted living, and to connect and love one another. We are so grateful to be together, and there are many names and paths that lead us to the one presence, the one power that we call God. That power is the creating, attracting, and unifying force of love energy, which surrounds us, which lies within us, which expresses us and is through us, in which we now live and move and have our being. In this energy and as this energy, we are all one. And from this oneness, we send a blessing of unconditional love, peace, abundant joy to all beings everywhere. And we are so grateful. And so it is. And I'd now like to call up Sharon to do the daily word.
Morning.
I'm Sharon, and today's word theme is healing.
Microphone.
And you don't have a microphone, sorry.
You all can hear.
You can use mine. You want to use mine?
No,
Just big voice.
I just do it. I use uplifting words to support my healing. A teacher asked students to draw self-portraits surrounded by rays of sunshine and swords radiating from their hearts. The rays represented uplifting words. The swords symbolized hurtful words. This exercise powerfully illustrated that words can heal or harm. Today, I commit to using words that affirm my divinity. I receive these sentiments into my heart, acknowledging their truth. I release any words that do not uplift me. I heal myself by using words of kindness and encouragement. I will also be mindful of the way I speak to others, choosing words that soothe, strengthen, and affirm. I honor the light within everyone and help create a healthy, compassionate world. This reading was inspired by Proverbs chapter 4, verses 20 to 22. My child, be attentive to my words. Do not let them escape from your sight. Keep them within your heart, for they are life to those who find them, and healing to all their flesh. And now, let's enjoy the song.
Okay, well, let's do one that we can all sing along. And you guys know this one because we did it not that long ago. Edelweiss. Edelweiss. Edelweiss.
You're the platform person, right?
Edelweiss. Every small and
Just
white,
read the script.
clean and bright. You look happy to meet me. Blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow, bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever. Edelweiss, every morning you greet me, small and white, clean and bright. You look happy to meet me. Blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow, bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever. Good singing. Thank you.
So we now come to the time where we do our meditation. And we do have a song, May the Light. Are you going to do that for us, Linda?
Sure, I'm just not sure what I'm doing right now.
Well, we've got it here.
Confusion this morning.
We've got it here. We've got it here as a pre-meditation song to take us into a space of just calm, where we can take a breath. So thank you in advance.
Okay. May the light of the Spirit shine on me. May the light of the Spirit shine on you, as God's grace and love make this a brighter world. May the light of the Spirit shine on. May the light of the Spirit shine on me. May the light of the Spirit shine on you, as God's grace and love make this a brighter world. May the light of the Spirit shine on. Shine on, shine on, shine on, shine on. May the light of the Spirit shine on. May the light of the Spirit shine on me. May the light of the Spirit shine on you, as God's grace and love makes this a brighter world. May the light of the Spirit shine on. Shine on, shine on, shine on, shine on. May the light of the Spirit shine on. May the light of the Spirit shine on. May the light of the Spirit shine on.
So So, sitting with our eyes closed or a soft gaze to the floor, whatever you are comfortable with, let's become aware of the breath. Feel the breath as it enters with a cool feeling and then warming as it gently travels down into the lungs. As you exhale, feel the body releasing any stress or discomfort. We are gathered here in the presence of the healing balm of pure light in this moment. From deep within the silent space that's inside of you, a voice is heard. Loving words echoing in your mind. I am without beginning or end. Like the universe itself, I am infinite. I am a part of the vast, unified wholeness. And as you bring your awareness to this moment again, you may notice sounds or sensations in the body, thoughts that may be arising and passing away. Be aware of the breath in its natural rhythm. Now, coming to the middle of your chest, focus right now on the middle of your chest as you continue to breathe deeper and deeper in and out. But you notice that in the middle of the chest there is a soft, warm, liquid light. And you feel that in your heart. If there was any hardness, it is softened with every breath. Soft, sweet, flowing light coming from your own heart. And we imagine for a moment that everybody in this room has exactly the same place in the middle of the heart. A place of light. A place that connects us all. The essence, the softness, the warmth, the caring. You are a holder of light. Each person a holder of light. And any time you can come back to the breath, to the light, it is always there. This affirmation, take it in, and then we will go into the silence. Let go and let God. I see myself in unity with divine life. God lives in me and flows freely through me. God in me, allowing abundance, peace, and harmony. Letting go opens to the power of inspiration, wisdom, and love as we go in to the silence. We allow the healing tones of God to heal while we expand this light. I am home. I am safe. I belong in this universe. I am part of it, and it is part of me. I feel my soul and I listen. And let us go into the silence once more. I let go and I let God. My life is a new adventure in this moment. I live in a world that is awakened to the activity of God. I envision each person being touched by the awareness of peace, growing, expanding, evolving. And we take this short prayer into our hearts right now. Father, Mother God, beyond words I am filled with you. You carried me every day of my life, protects me, guides me. Never have you forsaken me. I still live because of you, and your world is where I dwell. Take me into this day with you inside of me, and may I walk your path illumined with the light that exudes from within, letting go, leaving behind, and shedding any remnants of yesterday. And now we prepare to return to the activities of the day as we leave the sacred stillness of our prayer and meditation, taking a deep breath, bringing this time to a close and becoming aware of your surroundings. We are awakened to the newness in our lives, ready to step forward in faith. With grateful hearts, we go forth from this sacred time, empowered to do the will and the work of Spirit. We thank the sustaining power of God, and we are blessed.
Do 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 do. You can all sing along to this one. Why do birds? Why do birds suddenly appear every time you are near? Just like me, they long to be close to you. Why do stars fall down from the sky every time you walk by? Just like me, they long to be close to you. On the day that you were born, the angels got together and together to create a dream come true. So they sprinkled gold dust in your hair, golden starlight in your eyes of blue. That is why all the girls in town follow you all around. Just like me, they long to be close to you. On the day that you were born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true. So they sprinkled moon dust in your hair, golden eye in your eyes of blue. And that is why all the girls in town follow you all around. Just like me, they long to be close to you. Just like me, they long to be close to you. Ah, close to you. Ah, close to you. Ah, close to you.
Wow.
Thank you.
Linda, you have a voice of an angel. Does she not?
Thank you.
And I think many of you know too, she comes from a family of musicians. She traveled with her family. When did you start doing that? How old were you?
I was 11 when we were on the road
Yeah.
for a year. I went to 16 different schools in the first half of the year, and then I put my foot down. I went, I'm not doing this anymore.
So we are very, very blessed to have Linda with us today. So
I'm blessed, me, to be here with you. Thank you.
we have fun. So I think you all know I'm Janet Law. I live by God's law. I live by divine law. And I think all of you here, that is your desire always. And I see it in your faces. So we welcome you all, and we welcome all of our live streaming and our Zoom. We welcome you all as we build this global family. So today's message is called Building Community in Unity. And so today we're going to explore some spiritual principles and Christ consciousness so that it can empower us to build even more authentic, loving communities. Unity teaches that we all express divine love through our shared intention, compassion, and service. And so we can co-create sacred spaces of belonging, discovering how embracing oneness and the practice of spiritual connection transforms all relationships, uplifts our personal and our community family, and it ripples outward. And together we build this community, not just in unity, but through unity. I am reminded of a song that I learned at Unity as a child. I think it was about 1969. That's a long time ago. But I've been singing it ever since. And here it goes, and I think you're familiar with it. Weave us together. Weave us together in unity and love. Weave us together. Weave us together in unity and love. Woo! So together, we weave this beautiful tapestry of connection. And isn't that what we're all here to do? In kindness, in belonging. You know, Unity of New Westminster has done that so beautifully. This community shares divinity together, each person whole and being a whole part of the community. And we also welcome all those who are newly arrived, for we welcome you all as you join us, and with each of us expressing divine will. And sometimes we can have some egoic tendencies, but together we can remember our divine connection. So when life gives you lemons, make spiritual lemonade. And in the summertime, we can make even more, right? Yeah. Tend to drink a lot more lemonade in the summer. And if you need to reflect on your own divinity, I want you to go home and get out your spiritual mirror, because you're looking at it, right? Every time you look at someone else and you see that divinity, I want you to remember that that mirror is the same mirror that you see. It happens everywhere in our global world, and all communities can connect. When two or more are gathered, I am there. I am there. Louis Armstrong was a musician, a beautiful, beautiful light in the world. He was born in New Orleans, and it's a bit debated as to what date he was born. He says he was born on July 4th, Independence Day, but records also show a different day, but that doesn't really matter. He was here, and he was here, and he's still with us. His mother gave birth to him when he was 16 years old, and then about a year and a half later, his sister was born. Louis was abandoned in that moment to be raised by his grandmother until the age of 5, and then he was returned to his mother. He spent his early life, and most of his early life, in poverty in a rough neighborhood known as the Battlefield. Can you imagine growing up in a neighborhood called the Battlefield? But at age 6, he was accepted into a school called the Fish School for Boys, a school that accepted black children in the racially segregated school system. That's not that long ago. Can you imagine? I can't imagine. I can't. But it happened. And during this time, he did come back to live with his mother, but he also worked with a family, a Lithuanian Jewish family, in their home. Karnofskys, they were named. And they collected rags and bones, and he was part of that collecting as something to do to give to the family. And years later, he wrote a memoir called Louis Armstrong and the Jewish Family in New Orleans, describing his time with the loving family that took him in and was with him. He wrote a song called The Russian Lullaby with the Karnofsky family. And when their baby David was born, he would put the baby to bed singing that Russian lullaby. And years later, apparently it appeared in an Irving Berlin medley. So anyways, that's the story. So in the memoir, he also described that his first musical performance was probably at the side of the Karnofskys' junk wagon. They would collect things in the neighborhood to bring money into the family. And so what Louis did was he picked up a little tin horn to attract the customers, to distinguish them from all the other hawkers that were around. He wanted to bring that in. And later, Mr. Karnofsky purchased a cornet from a pawn shop. And later on in his adult life, Louis Armstrong continued to wear a Star of David, given to him by this Jewish family. It is part of the memory of the greater family. No matter what or who you are, we are connected. He went on to sing one of the most beloved songs that is known globally, and we all know it. What a Wonderful World. A song that was written in the mid-60s during a time of very deep trauma. The Kennedy assassination, Vietnam, racial strife, and turmoil. But they felt that Louis Armstrong could bring the global world together with his ability to know that no matter what race, no matter what creed, no matter what lifestyle, he knew we were connected. So they wrote the song for him. And you know, I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. His career spanned 50 years, and the legacy continues. Other artists have tried to cover that song, but Louis Armstrong's rendition remains the most popular and memorable version. During the time of these civil rights issues, during a very stressful time in the United States, he brought the world together. So, he was full of love, and so are you. He shared with people the possibility that each and every day we could love. And from Psalm 13:1, behold how good it is when brothers, brethren, together in unity. And I believe that that would be expanded to our sisters, to every person. Many of you will remember the story from childhood of Noah and the ark. Noah was asked by God, his divine will and his divine mind came with a very big mission: to place and to build an ark to sustain a storm and a flood that was going to be upon them for 40 days and 40 nights. Can any of you relate to a flood or a storm in your life? That's really the story. And he gathered all of the people, his family, the animals, and it was built so that this storm could be weathered. But you see, the ark story and the metaphysics of building community and unity is really the story of building consciousness in our own lives, So, what is unity's metaphysical meaning and interpretation of Noah's Ark? Well, a guru once asked someone, "Why did you bring a suitcase?" And the answer, "Because we're ready for a spiritual trip." I think he was ready for a spiritual trip. So, Noah's Ark is very rich in symbology, representing your spiritual journey and the inner transformation rather than a literal historical event. This is how it's interpreted. The symbolism of the ark is, first of all, the spiritual sanctuary. The ark symbolizes a spiritual part of ourself constructed in the midst of a flood of air, a flood of negative thinking, a flood of things that are happening out there. The chaos and the confusion that can happen in our world, our thoughts, our conditions. And yet, there is a spiritual sanctuary. It was built on divine understanding, built on the affirmations of divine wisdom, presence, and power. It means aligning your consciousness with spiritual truth and affirming your identity as spiritual beings. And then, of course, the preservation of truth. Just as the ark preserved life during the flood, or the flood that's happening in your life, it represents the preservation of spiritual principles during times of upheaval. You know, A grudge is a heavy thing to carry. Any of you experience grudges? Oh yeah, that's the human part of ourselves. Yet, we can transform that and we can move that. So the symbolism of the passengers, Noah's family, his wife, sons, their wives, represent the spiritual principles inherent in the soul, aspects of your inner spiritual nature that can be preserved and nurtured. The animals, 2 by 2, these symbolize the positive and negative aspects of life, the dualities within the human experience. Bringing them into the ark means integrating and harmonizing these forces within your own spiritual consciousness. And the flood, representing the cleansing of these air thoughts, the spiritual purification, the process of releasing limited beliefs and emotional baggage so that we can make way for a higher, deeper awareness. Floods in unity metaphysics always represent, again, this washing away of the airs, the limiting beliefs. I think some of you may have had some air thoughts sweep away. Am I the only one? Okay. Oh, I'm so glad. I get some nodding heads. Good, good, good. And then, of course, the journey. The voyage of the ark is a metaphor for spiritual evolution. It's about trusting your own divine guidance, weathering the storms, and emerging renewed and aligned in divine law. So we call this the ark of consciousness, your ark of consciousness. In essence, unity sees Noah's Ark not as the boat, but as a metaphysical vessel of transformation, a sacred space of divine truth, preserved and nurtured through faith, affirmation, and spiritual discipline. This allegory, this story, is a metaphor that can be applied to your own spiritual journey. So, the building of your consciousness, the preparation. Just as Noah built that ark, we are all being called to build our ark of consciousness. And we want to experience a place of spiritual clarity, of refuge. And so what it could mean in practical application, because, we have to have practical application of all of these things. First off, practice prayer and meditation to center yourself. Number 1. Number 2, affirm your spiritual truths like, I am guided by divine wisdom, or peace is my true nature. Anybody wake up in the morning and go, oh my gosh, what kind of day am I going to have today? Anybody can relate to that? Yeah. So why not start your day with, I'm guided by divine wisdom? That's a great start. Number 3, creating boundaries from negative influences or chaotic environments. Anybody step into chaotic environments, even when you know that it's not good for you? Yeah. So just become aware of who you're hanging with. You come here and you're hanging with some peeps that only see your divinity and want the best for you. So whatever you can do to move away and instead embrace your true nature with those who also see that. This ark becomes your inner safe place, built not of wood, but of faith, wisdom, and spiritual discipline. Noah did not build the ark with wood. He built it with intention, and that is why he floated it on a sea of potentiality. A sea of potentiality. So these emotional life challenges, these fears, these limiting beliefs known as the flood, we can challenge ourselves every day to rise to the top, to rise and ride it out, because when you are prepared spiritually, you will get a lot of assistance along the way. You know, when the rain stopped, Noah did not necessarily celebrated. He actually whispered. The flood was never outside. It was within. Make sense? Makes sense, yeah. So the animals entering into the ark, this practical application, your inner forces, 2 by 2 symbolize that dual aspect of your nature, strength and vulnerability, intuition, action, and rest. So they're both going on at the same time, but bringing them into the ark means integrating all parts of yourself and not rejecting any. So if stuff comes up, you don't say it's not there, you move it. And you affirm what you want. Don't put power into it. Instead, affirm what you want. And that's when the true healing begins. When you stop fighting yourself and instead bring things into harmony. It's also said that Noah did not save the animals, 2 of each. They were kept 2 of each to make sure that the yin and the yang was in balance. The yin and the yang. So eventually the storm passes. The dove returns with the olive branch, and the rainbow appears. These are metaphysical signs of hope, renewal, and divine promise. And from this arc of consciousness, you are not just surviving, but you are spiritually elevated. So the dove returned with the leaf, proving that even in a flooded world, nature still had a subscription to metaphysical renewal. Is that not true? Metaphysical renewal, yes. So what part of your life right now is calling for spiritual shelter and transformation? Ask yourself that inner question. Which part of your life feels like it's calling for spiritual shelter and transformation? As all who enter the ark of consciousness, there is a calling of the idea as well that 2 times 2 expands the understanding. And the number 2, 1 plus 1, when 2 or more are gathered, we increase our consciousness. We increase it. You are not the same person that walked in here this morning. You have been actually transformed by the presence and the power and the energy and the divine spirit of each person here. You will not walk out of here the same person. So I had a very big personal story around the ark of consciousness. The 5 words you never want to hear from your doctor. Get your affairs in order. They all fit in one hand. Your entire life sitting in your palm. And many thoughts flood through your mind. And mine was bursting with the song from Queen, Freddie Mercury. Keep yourself alive, keep yourself alive. All you people, keep yourself alive. Thank you, Freddie Mercury. A quirky sense of humor was part of the extended health care benefits that I received from working in a comedy club for 16 years. You didn't know that about me, did you? But there is nothing funny about being diagnosed with breast cancer. A very aggressive breast cancer. A low survival rate. HER2-new breast cancer. Not a good prognosis. But in that moment, I felt like I deserved to take a few life liberties. Make some rules. A law to live by. Janet's Law. Accept the diagnosis, but not the prognosis. I was not willing to accept a 6-month death sentence. So I started to assemble a team. oncologists, healthcare practitioners, family, friends, dial a prayer. I surrounded myself in a circle of care. And the first thing was to put myself in the middle of a circle with a prayer circle around me. They were all there to envision my healing. And sometimes healings happen in this world, and sometimes our healing happens when we move to the next dimension too. So I don't want to say that healing is any specific way. Healing happens in different ways. You do everything you can to keep yourself alive. You do something that has the ability to change your prognosis, whatever it is you're going through. Eric Butterworth, the great Unity minister, said, "Life does not happen to you, it happens through you." And guess what? It happened through me, and I'm here. It was a power of love, incredible medical intervention, nature, trees, and the Unity community. The great movement called Unity was built, and it started in Unity Village in Kansas City, Missouri. Unity of New Westminster was built by the loving prayers and the loving hands of people who wanted to have a center to come to gather. Unity Canada, across Unity, all Unity churches across Canada was built. And the global Unity family of worldwide ministries was built and is still building. We gather in belonging and kindness and love. And none of it occurs without Christ consciousness. That light that knows nothing other than the light that emanates from you. There's a story of some bikers, hardcore bikers, maybe even a motorcycle gang that you may have heard about. And what happened in a moment in time changed the lives of everybody around them. The bikers formed a human shield around a very screaming, very disorientated autistic child in the middle of the highway. Everyone else was just filming with their phones. Wow, this is something to film on my phone. But this little 8-year-old boy, Max, had bolted out of the car during a meltdown and ran straight into traffic on I-95. Within seconds, dozens of cars had stopped, not to help. They kept recording the crazy kid. The crazy kid having a breakdown in the fast lane. His mother was sobbing. She couldn't do anything to reach him. She did what she could. She tried everything to calm him down. Cars were honking. She finally got to him, and she held him and rocked him, but he was still screaming. The cars were rumbling, and people were yelling, "Control your brat. Get that imbecile off the road." And then 12 Harleys showed up, cutting across all the lanes of traffic and surrounding her son in a protective circle. They dismounted like some kind of leather-clad SWAT team. The lead biker, a massive man with a gray beard down to his chest, looking at the crowd of phone-wielding gawkers. And he said these 5 words that changed everything. "Anyone filming this child dies." The phones disappeared instantly. And what happened next was that those next 3 hours on the highway was something that no one ever could have predicted. This lovely man laid down beside the little boy. And he listened. And he witnessed. And then he began to speak with a kind heart. And the boy began to calm down. And the mother was filled with gratitude. In that moment of pure gratitude, the kindness of a stranger, we are all here to love. And guess what? You can do the same thing. Show kindness to a stranger. Faith is the ability not to panic. Don't panic. Listen to the voice of God. And it said, what did the spiritual seeker and why did the spiritual seeker cross the road? To meditate in the middle. And I think that's what that man did that day. And so I will end with just a powerful moment in time by a man named Alberto Taxo. I met him a few years ago at the Interspirituality Conference in Costa Rica. He is an Ecuadorian shaman, a man who came from a lineage of healing communities. And he did much work to save the rainforests of the Amazon and to later build the Hillside of Dreams, reforesting an area of Ecuador that had been decimated. And he gives the lesson of the condor and the eagle, two coming together. This is a story that is told in indigenous communities around the world, actually, but particularly in South America. The condor has the largest wingspan of any bird, and it represents the open heart. Imagine open arms with the biggest wingspan that you could ever find. And this represents the human heart. The indigenous culture sees it as the open heart. And the eagle, in the story of the condor and the eagle, represents our head, our technology, our things of the human mind. But guess what? When these two things fly together, the head and the heart, there will be perfect harmony on the planet. Learning to walk gently with each other, bringing harmony into the global family. So today, I want us to fly together and soar. Let the condor and the eagle gather. You see, karma always returns, especially if you send it a thank you note. So go out today and thank somebody who has had an influence in your life, who has helped you, who has showed kindness. Write them a note. Pick up the phone. Do something that builds kindness and belonging. We need it today. We need it today. And so it is appropriate to end the talk right now with a beautiful poem called My Heart Soars, one of my favorite poems of all time. And it was written by the memorable Chief Dan George from the Capilano First Nations. He is still with us. The beauty of the trees, the softness of the air, the fragrance of the grass speaks to me. The summit of the mountain, the thunder of the sky, the rhythm of the sea speaks to me. The faintness of the stars, the freshness of the morning, the dewdrops on the flower speaks to me. The strength of fire, the taste of salmon, the trail of the sun, and the life that never goes away. They speak to me, and my heart soars. So let your heart soar today And that's the way it really is.
I guess it's my turn. If you see your brother standing by the road with a heavy load from seeds he sowed, and if you see your sister falling by the way, just stop and say, you're going the wrong way. You gotta try a little kindness, yeah, show a little kindness, just shine your light for everyone to see. And if you try a little kindness, then you'll overlook the blindness of the narrow-minded people and the narrow-minded streets. Don't walk around the down and out. Lend a helping hand instead of doubt. And the kindness that you show every day will help someone along their way. You gotta try a little kindness, yeah, show a little kindness. Just shine your light for everyone to see. And if you try a little kindness, then you'll overlook the blindness of the narrow-minded people and the narrow-minded streets. You gotta try a little kindness, yes, show a little kindness. Just shine your light for everyone to see. And if you try a little kindness, then you'll overlook the blindness of the narrow-minded people and the narrow-minded streets. Thank you.
Sure. Having some technical issues today. We didn't get to do the daily word, but I can do it. Oh, we did? Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. I guess I was busy over there. So I'll do the announcements. The announcements are our Monday morning meditation sessions are taking a summer break for the next few weeks until after Labor Day, and our prayer team individually continues to pray and uplift the people on our prayer list. To add a person to the prayer list, please fill in the prayer slip found in your welcome packet with the person's first name and the first initial of their last name and place it in the offering basket. You can also send an email or submit a prayer request on our website or app. Today is the last Sunday of the month. Yay! Potluck Day! And we also sing happy birthday to everyone who is born in the month of August. It is also, please stay and eat. And if you didn't bring anything, that's okay. We usually have a lot of food. So also, after we enjoy the feasts, I am doing the karaoke cafe, which happens on the last Sunday of each month, where we paint and we sing, not at the same time. And everyone is welcome. You don't have to paint. You don't have to sing. You can just hang around with us, talk, socialize, bring your own project from home, anything you'd like. It goes on till about 3:30, and it's a chance for you to, tell a story, tell a joke, whatever you want. This event is by donation, and it is $10 to pay for painting materials if you want to paint. Connect with friends, share your talent, and maybe learn something new. Finally, our book club has been also on a break for the summer, and will relaunch on the first Sunday of September with our very own Lindsay Munson.
over there in the cute hat. The format is to pick a book, read it, and share your thoughts with the group. So break out that great book you've been reading this summer, or settle in with that book you're still hoping to read. Gather on Sunday, September 7th during coffee hour and share. You may have noticed that Monistic, otherwise known as Lyle, that we've been calling him Lyle, but he prefers to go by Monistic now, has done an amazing job on the gardens, and they're looking beautiful. He's not here right now, but hopefully he's watching on Zoom. And our love to Cliff. We are looking for some new members to join in the gardening club and do some weeding and pruning and watering. He needs help. Our goal is to have at least 2 people, preferably more, to step up and spread the workload. Many hands make light work. We are planning a garden work party on September 14th, immediately after the Sunday program. So if you want to bring your gardening gloves and tools and clothing, if you have them, if not, we do have some, and stay in to help out on September 14th. It'll be fun! Unity of New West is fully self-supported, and we are grateful for your gifts which support our community's message. Many of us contribute with pre-authorized payments, which are especially helpful for our budgeting. If you are not placing anything into the contribution basket today, please bless it silently when it comes to you, and then pass the basket. You don't have to pass the basket. I'll be bringing the basket. I'm multitasking today. For our online viewers, you'll find a donation link in the description of this recording. And please like and subscribe. Smash that like button. I don't know what that means. To our channel so we can reach more people. Please give freely from a place of abundance and gratitude. Thank you. We are so blessed, aren't we? Let's sing.
Thank you. All right. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful that all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed.
And now we will gather in a circle and sing our... How come everyone's looking so... everyone's looking so confused. Yes, the peace song. Would you all like to stand and gather in a circle like the final scene of The Grinch? Take it. Oh, I can. Oh, no, we can. We want to sing it together? Sure. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as creator, family all are we.
each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth and let it begin with me.
Ooh, you guys sounded awesome. Prayer for protection.
I am the light of God. I am the love of God. I am the power of God. I am the presence of God. Wherever I am, God is. I am the light of God. I am the love of God. I am the power of God. I am the presence of God. Wherever I am, God is. You are the light of God. You are the love of God. You are the power of God. You are the presence of God. Wherever you are, God is. You are the light of God. You are the love of God. You are the power of God. You are the presence of God. Wherever you are, God is. We are the light of God. We are the love of God. We are the power of God. We are the presence of God. Wherever we are, God is. And all is well.
Woo! Let's eat.